to alive. Yay! Ooh. Brand new wheel. Well, let's just go with 24th. And Klaus, because why not? Flower Cup is next. But yay, I get to stream again. Upload the stream to YouTube, and Nintendo's doing what I hoped it would. They're just putting ads over the video, so I get to upload either way. And they get to make money out of this, so that's fun. Sorry if I'm not talking as well, I only just woke up, but I want to get straight to stream. Oh jeez. Oh, I see that blue shell. Lucky to I pound me, or did I lap them? Ah, I lapped them because they have a star now. Kinda cool. Although it's 100cc, I'm using, well, I guess someone in this race is also using a rocket car. But it's 100cc, so lapping it isn't something that's gonna be like crazy. I'd be freaking out if it was like 200cc, if it was like 150cc actually, because 200cc, as long as you know what you're doing on a level, you could lap everyone. Because I don't think the AI has, I think the AI has difficulty. Whee! Beautiful. To fix my hair because I have a bad head. Yay, Toad Harbor. My favorite level from this game. You say, why don't you like this? Oh, I must have. But I like this level a lot. Either this or Rainbow Road would be my favorite in this game. We're just talking 8. Yay! Now to Nuki Mario's guy, this is last place. Kind of strange. Making that jump. Because it looks like I'm barely making it there. Nice try again. shell if one shows up. No lucky to is in last place. Oh, there goes the Mega Horn. It rarely shows up, and when it does, you can never predict when lightning will take it away from you. Or like when there's a boo, that's the sad thing about it. Like, you never see it in first place. I've seen it more in 5th place. Or like 3rd or 4th technically, because when I play with friends, we turn off CPU. Because there could be 8 of us all together. There's 4 of us, but we can technically play 8 players. Because 2 of the guys don't have a Switch, but they're hoping to get one for Christmas. Let's go this way. Whee! Just make sure my mic is on, unlike last night. I had turned off in the first 4 races. I should have put that in the description of the upload to YouTube, but oh well. Shortcut everyone's took on this. I grinded right through that area where I went through, and it was pretty awesome. It was in time trials, I think. Game sure loves wedge shells. Case in point. Toad must have got a triple wedge shell or something. Either that or Inkling Boy threw a wedge shell, and Toad just jumped ahead of them, and then threw another one. Oh jeez. Ah. I messed it up, but it just went straight to the hammer. Sorry about that. It just happens when I wake up. You're all groggy and stuff. I wish I had more energy. I don't think my TV works. is a problem staying in first place. Like, you rarely get to horn it when you do, you end up losing it to another item. But another problem is just here. Like, I have a turbo banana and a green shell, so grabbing items is something I don't want to do. You could do what the AI does and just place out items. But then I have a chance of getting hit by a red shell, although speaking of shells, there's a blue one coming after me. Well, that's painful. Wow, Tudor's like directly behind me as well. Okay, enough with the shells. Can I at least drive for more than 20 seconds without being bombarded? Also, red shells should not be allowed to hit me in the air. That's just annoying. It has begun. The sneezing fest. Yes, can we get it? Double banana. It won't do anything, but I will. Ooh. No new vehicles, which is kind of saddening, but oh well. What can you do? Grand Prix, 100cc. So heavy character now. I can only play as Yoshi yesterday, but I just said why not. Let's go Bowser. And we're going this one. This one's awesome. Like, the only level I hate in this cup is probably the Dolphin Shores. Cause it just feels so slow when you're in the water. I guess, yeah, it technically is a slower frame. But it's just terrible. Just in my opinion, Dolphin Shores is a level that should have come back. But it probably will. Ah. Take a shortcut. Kind of a cool shortcut. It shaves like, what, 2 seconds? But if you mess up, you pretty much have to waste 5 seconds to get back in place. So really, you only want to take it if you know you can make it. Which is cool. Don't hit me, I have too many bananas. Oh jeez. Nope. Oh! Bowser just smashed right through the box. And cool. Can heavy characters just do that? Like they won't be bounced back off ledge? I got a Mega Horn and did not even get to use it. Because when you get it, blue shells magically disappear and red shells become more common. Like, that's just a stupid thing. It should be. I think it should just be an item that everyone has and they can use it once. And then that way everyone can just have a way to survive in first place. Like, yeah, if someone's really good at the game, they wouldn't be able to, they wouldn't have to use it. So I guess that's why it's just an item, but you never get it when you're in first place. I guess if it was more common, then you wouldn't be able to lose. Like, you'd just be able to jump in first place, get the horns, and survive. Until the end. Like, the only thing that can stop you really is just like a bullet bill or something. Oh. Ow. Ugh. Speaking of blue shells. I guess it's overpowering enough. Did you know a blue shell's coming for you? So, like in multiplayer, if you had the map on, you saw a blue shell, you could literally just sit beside someone and take them out with you. And then someone's just going to get ahead of you and just get hit by the blue shell regardless, so what's even the point to that? You may as well try to get as far as lead as possible. I like the music on this stage, but I'm not even really going crazy about it. I'm just like, eh. Like, it's a good stage, I'll admit, but not one of my favorites. Oh jeez, ah. Landed in the dirt, but for some reason nothing happened. I need to keep my coins for the end of the race. No game, no more bombardment. Like, this is why it's so difficult to get cars. Like, you can't get car pass most of the time because you need such a high amount of them. And you lose 3 coins every time you get hit by something. So blue shells are the cheapest items in this. It's like, oh, you don't get to unlock a vehicle. They should just let you collect as many coins as you want instead of having a limit of 10. Then losing 3 wouldn't be so bad. So like, oh, I got hit by a blue shell right at the end, the last 3 coins. I may have won, but I wanted that vehicle. Like I wanted a new vehicle. Like if they made the coin limit 10 for online, but then in the regular game, like just make it easy to farm coins. Because they shouldn't have... Well, I guess it's kind of like Double Dash. Double Dash should clear races and unlock new stuff. Fast form coming in first place. It's not like, oh, look at this, I collected 10 coins. Especially when you need like, what, 15,000 to get the golden glider? I guess the vehicle part I may not even go for. Maybe I'll do a stream where I just try collect coins. But that would just be me playing, what's it called? Coin Battle a lot on split screen. Although it only seems to count 10 coins from that. So I may as well just go on time trials and do that instead. The song is pretty good. Nah, but the video on YouTube, it wasn't copyright stricken. Nintendo just put ads on the video, which is fair. Wow, that is a cheap shot game. Can I go now? Drive? But yeah, they have the right to do that in all honesty. Because I mean, the same music. I don't intend to make money off these streams anyways, at least not at the moment. Not until like a ton of people start watching. Nope. I kept pressing L to watch the item, hoping it'd be a mega horn. Yeah, Nintendo has the right to copyright it. Like, it is taken down, so that's even better. They can make money off the music in this game. Plus the music stays in the video, it's just ads. I don't know if they're skippable or not because I haven't watched the video back. Because if I was gonna watch the streams back, I would edit them. And then that'd be a way to watch them. Which I'll have to do at some point. Oh! Well, I kept the 10 coins. So today's the 23rd. One, go. Well, here comes a wedge shell right off the bat. I really want to take that shortcut, but I don't feel like I can make it. Because ice physics. I don't hate them in games, but like when they suddenly throw them at you, you know, like you have to know in advance, okay, so I need to prepare for this, but then you end up having to prepare for the other things. Like, free races in this don't have ice physics. So you really gotta change your speed just for better ice physics. Whoa. Calm down, Bowser. You just decided to spit fire into the air. Although ice races is just something you have to know in advance, kinda. And then you can prepare for them, sorta. Although I guess Mario Kart's not that bad, because it's only for like one level. Like there's this and the GameCube Sherbet Land or whatever it is. I don't even remember it. I haven't played Double Dash in possibly a year and a half? Why did I record that series on YouTube? Eh. That should be the last race as well. Yep. It is 150cc. But I'm just trying 100% the game, I guess. Well, not like 100% is it have all the vehicles and beat all the time trials and stuff like that. Because some of the time trials get brutal. I might do a stream but it contains people's names in this, so it could be a little, it would be just a little bit worrying. So I might not even do that. Grand Prix, 100cc again. We're playing as a tiny character now. Let's play as Drybos. Should I technically hide the Mercedes brand logo? I don't know if I should or not. I actually feel like it's a little bit weird. Well, then again, I used the Mercedes wheels in the last stream, I think. They were on screen for a little bit. And there's Drybowser. Ah. A near snipe, but instead a complete mess. Okay, keep the green shell out. Just make sure nothing can happen. Okay, Drybos, is this yours? Yeah, lightning strikes. Ah, I could have technically hit that platform. Oh jeez, that was a little bit weird. Time to take a shortcut of leaves. This shaves about 4 seconds off, I'd say. Oh! Okay, I nearly messed it up. Oh, yeah. No. Ah! I never kind of lightning strike. Wasn't to work. As the terrible kind. The kind that swings you for no good reason at all. Like, the lightning bolts are annoying, but I mean, the worst thing they do is take away your items. So instead of for blue shells, technically, like if you have a mega horn. A mega horn, not a mega. Mushrooms. Yeah. And yeah, that is just. Oh. Wow, that is kind of convenient. I've been 2 times in a row in the exact same area. Not exact same spot, because that would be crazy. That'd be a glitch if that was happening. I should have taken the shortcut. Then I could have gone things. Oh well. 7 coins and in the waste. But it's still just kind of meh. And Drybone Ruins. Probably my least favorite time trial because I remember having trouble on this. Just trying to adjust my mic real quick, but I'll leave it where it is. I'm not talking half the time anyways. really appreciate it. Steal my item and make someone invisible. Like, the move is really good. Although the bullet bill is 10 times better because you can just shoot ahead of everyone. Oh, great, a blue shell. Give me a mega horn. Is that 4? I should have kept it. Oh. The game is mad. Look at that, like a red shell and then a blue shell. What's next? Another red shell and then another blue shell? And out of nowhere here comes someone with a star. Nah, I won't make that shortcut. Let's try and see if I can take the shortcut for time trials. If on the first lap, don't go on that sand, like on the rising sand, just take the pathway above the cave. I don't know why. Like, it's a little bit quicker, I guess, but then for the other 2 laps, the time trial AI doesn't do it. They're like, okay, that's enough of that. Come on, let's go. Why did I continue this way? Would be quicker just to drive around, but oh well. Ow! No, I definitely did not put that banana there. Whoever did is pretty smart, but I mean, like, come on. I lost coins because of it. There you go, you guys have bananas at the finish line. Wow, kind of ironic. Drivers, Koopa Trooper, and then Bowser. The Koopas have decided to come in first, second, and third. Is that better? Yeah, that's better. And Bowser's Castle. I don't know why Bowser has a stone monument of himself to punch bridges, but oh well. Go away, Koopa. Oh, come on! You literally just saved that red shell until I was a good bit ahead and then threw it. No, I made a mistake. Actually, no, I didn't. So I know I'm singing the song, but the song is really good. The reason I use those items there, the twin bananas, was because I don't really like having them. I just put a single one because that way you can actually block stuff and try and hit you. That one, there's a tiny gap. Like, you can still get hit when you have 3 bananas, it's just very rare. Actually, yeah, this is where I want to go. Hurry up. Ah, no. I hit someone with the bananas at the beginning. I hit 2 people to be exact. That or 1 person twice in a row. That's kind of cool. I made a mistake. No, I didn't. I'm fine. Again. Keep misjudging the timing of that. There's yet to be a blue shell in this race. Oh. I literally just said Made it for the finish line while a blue shell was chasing me. As soon as I say that there wasn't a blue shell, there's the blue shell. Is this game voice commanded? Can I just say bullet bill and I'll get a bullet bill while in first place? Because that'd be awesome. And cheap at the same time. Boom. I hate gain a coin as my first item. Because it's always a wedge shell. Just wait for the perfect time to use it, like when I'm in the air or something. I want to take the shortcut. But the perspective changed, and that kind of messed me up. Well, I mean, I was going to fall off the edge either way, so the perspective didn't mess up, I just made a mistake. I made a mistake. And another one. Rainbow Road. And again, I usually don't hate Rainbow Road stages. Like, people keep saying it's so difficult to actually stay on the level. That's because of the items. Play this level without items. I see the difference. But as I get back here, why is Dave flying into the air more than me? He's a heavier character. He should technically be dropping down to the earth, and I should be flying up because I'm a smaller character. It's just strange. Unless he has like rockets and boost him into the sky, because technically he would be falling down. But then again, this is zero gravity. But then he would still would fly as high as me. Oh, come on. Let me just keep some coins while winning at the same time. And I get hit. Although I made it somehow. Love this song. Yeah, take that game. I've got too far. I literally outran a red shell and it's just continuing along the track. Alright, let's test this out. It's weird how there's not a blue shell so far. Nope. Okay, this game isn't voice commanded. Though it'd be kinda cool if it was. Although I haven't even picked my voice around the mic, like if I'm just playing normally. I felt the sneeze coming. Yay, new car! Can I skip? Yeah, I can skip. We saw the credits was. Everybody worked on this game is great. But I don't want to sit through the credits. See how to CC. Oh, and I'm playing as a fan now, a regular character. Let's go as my me character then.
Hi.
Hey. Yes, I know, my me character's weird. Whose me character isn't? So we beat the top row, nice. Shell Cup is next. Don't you think about it? You know the Animal Crossing campaign can change seasons and have winter and vice physics. Is the time trial different in that? would the time trial just not be, or would the time trial just be excellent stats? Because it just seems like something I'm just be striking as odd. Like, would the game process that? Or would the time trial always be in one season? Should find out. Oh, let's just keep racing anyways. If I do stream time trials, that will be a question I'll have to find out to get a stream. I'm gonna stream until it's time for me to eat. And then I'll come back a couple hours after that. Because I'll just be chilling and stuff. And then I'll continue streaming. You got sniped! Well, you didn't really get sniped, you kinda just drove into a banana. Oh, jeez! I'm sorry. Don't kill me, Morton. He killed the cow! Oh wait, that was why. Boy killed the cow! Wow. 2 bullet bills in a row, that's pretty cool. Oh jeez. Avoid the grass. Were you in a row? No. Boy was ahead of him, there was someone else. Should be checking Twitch, but last night no one showed up to the stream, so I'm not entirely sure about it this time. But we'll see. If anyone is asking to join, well, I guess I'll play with other people. But do note I have severe word rage, and I don't see the chat yet because Twitch is open. Because Google Chrome is an odd tool for me. It's like sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. Particularly so last night, it would take like a full, well, it wouldn't take a full hour. It'd take, like, I'd have to open it up, it would be a white screen, and the web search bar would be there. But then I like click Twitch on my favorites and nothing happens. So yeah. I'll check Twitch after this Grand Prix and see if there's anything. I don't think there'll be, but you never really know. You never really know. I'm turning Italian. Awesome. I kinda wish I could speak Italian. I can't exactly speak other languages because my memory is kind of weird. It's like, I can remember stuff in games like Call of Duty, I can remember the Zesimo Easter egg and stuff like that for zombies. Okay, when it comes to remembering a language, my brain's just like, nope. Like, I learned a little bit of French in primary school and a tiny bit in high school. Like, we learned how to book a hotel in French, so they would just basically tell us, hey, this is how you book a hotel if you ever go to France. But by that time, there were technically, like, by that time there were English people working in France and stuff like that. Because I feel like if you work in a hotel and you're gonna have guests that speak other languages, you may as well learn the language and have a little pad book next to you. They shouldn't have to learn the language. I don't even remember how to pronounce it, but it was for water closet. It was C or something. Or Uzi, it was something. But it was just spelled WC for water closet, so I was like, why did you just say WC? Which people in France probably say W like who or something like that. introduce myself in French, but that'd be as far as in a conversation as I go because that's all I can really say. Wow! I got hit by a cheap. How cheap that cheap to hit me. Like that was so really cheap. How many times can I say cheap in a stream? Probably a lot. Sometimes if I hear a word, I can just find puns of that. No! Enough! Like, jeez, red shell then, 20 seconds there, red shell then, a blue shell. Like, I didn't get hit by the blue shell, which is nice, but even still. I should do a 200cc. Well, I was gonna say do a 200cc race with shells only. But then there's no point in being 200cc, I may as well just make it 50cc. Because then all that would be happening is just everyone stopping all the time. Most fun on 200cc is either mushrooms only or no items at all. Yes, I know that sounds like a Smash Brothers thing today. But it really is fun, especially with mushrooms. You go with such fast speeds. Like, you set it up like that, and then you say to everyone, okay, every time you get a mushroom, you have to use it. And it's just really fun altogether. Well, I've never played Jungle Seeds with anyone else, actually. Because, like, I have Wii next to me that I bring to the club. Sometimes. I only bought it there twice. And the last time was 2 weeks ago. But no one wants to play 200cc. Why is it so scary to everyone? Well, I guess it's more exciting instead of scary. Even still, that's more reason to play it. Yay! Why is my main character so high pitched? Dang, I guess no voice acting in this. The most customization you can have in your main character is the hairstyle. Because you can make your hair blue or white. Oh my god. We can make Devil May Cry characters. As B characters. I have to get Dante from Devil May Cry. I want to get those coins. Why you are a jerk. I just want coins. You should know about wanting to get coins. Yay! Ah! Why? Well, I guess it's not really just a man being placed there. It's just horrible timing, really. Hey, look, surfboard. Ah, I was gonna say surf's up. Well, then again, I don't go surfing. Because I've been surfing and swimming on a beach. Even, wow! The AI worked together then. They stole my items so I could have been out another one. Well, I could have, I just didn't realize it until it was too late. Yay. Nah, but every time I go swimming at a beach, I get really sad afterwards because salt water really stains. Because it doesn't hydrate your skin, it's just it does it until you exit the water and then suddenly it's like, oh geez, this is just a horrible experience. I don't even go swimming anymore. I haven't been swimming in a full 2 years, I think. That's a shame, I should take it up again. Although really, like anything that involves being changed with a bunch of other people, just kind of throws me off. I guess it does when everyone who's around you changing out with is the same gender as you. usually if you have to be completely naked to change, usually they just judge you based on, well, I'm just gonna be blunt about it, they basically judge you based on the size of your dick. Although it's hilarious if someone judges you about it, and you turn around to them, and then when it shows you, like, what are you hiding, eh? Because then they just start losing it. Like, I'm not hiding anything, but then you can just say to them, well then, why are you judging me? You're judging me because you got something to hide. And that's another reason why I never showered in high school, because, look. Why we're playing as a heavyweight character next. Let's play as... Is boy a heavyweight character? Oh, so wait. My main character's a heavyweight. So I didn't even play as an ideal character. Darn. Featherweight character. Let's go Luigi. We did this one yesterday. This was the first course that I streamed and realized that my mic wasn't turned on. Well, my mic was technically on. It's just I have to press commentary on the Elgato screen here. Alright, Luigi, go to the Death Star. Away we go. Is he gonna give Daisy a Death Stare? Darn it, I probably would have hit Daisy with that. Go Luigi. Based on the GameCube one, isn't it? Yeah, it is. It's just changed. Because there wasn't water in the GameCube one, there were pokies. They were so easily avoided because the area was gigantic. You could do tricks, so you mostly just avoid the pokies and went for items. Although the pokies were easier to dodge in that too. Great bloopers and lightning connecting together and just having a jolly old time. Like, why is the blooper still an item? It's devastated split screen. Like, it's the worst. That gives you your pure memory. But like, a single player is probably the worst item ever, especially if you get it. It's like, okay, I need that blue shell, or I need the bullet bill. Like, I need something that will help. Then the game throws a blooper at you, you're like, why? Why did you give this to me? I'm in last place. And like, if you got that bullet bill, or you got the blue shell, or like a golden mushroom even, then you would win. Then you would have won, but they just had to throw a blooper at you. Like, the blooper should just be removed, or incredibly buffed. Like, make the screen entirely dark. Because otherwise it's just useless.
Oh yeah, next up, Luigi.
Luigi wheels. I would view the highlight wheel to see the death stairs at the beginning, but then that'd be all the death stairs that would be there. The reason I'm using the same vehicle as well is because this is a vehicle I'm comfortable with. I could use use a card of different turning and stuff, but I'd rather just use the bike. You could say we'll change the bike, but there's not really that much of a different experience. It's just different speeds. Whoa. Two items. Full. Really game. This is why the Mega Horse should be a more common for the person in first. I get it more when I'm in second. You know, that position you're not going to get hit by a blue shell in. I'm not saying make it like a common fate, but like, it needs an increase. So when you do get in first place, it means you should enter the lottery, because that's incredible luck. Like, I guess, yeah, Mario Kart and most Mario Party games are based on luck. Even still. Oh. Hey, Inkling Girl's over here. Inkling Girl. Inkling Girl, get back here. I have to lap you and give you a death stare. Nah, she passed the finish line, but she only made it to her third lap. She was not gonna win that. Ooh. Nah, I'm not gonna get it. I was gonna say maybe Inkling Girl counts as an egg because she can turn into a squid, but she's called Inkling Girl, so it's a she. So I was just saying there. My breathing's got a little bit weird. Probably because I'm wearing headphones, because my mic is on my headphones. So my mic is pretty much beside my head, so if I scream, people are gonna go deaf. I didn't even check Twitch from the last race. Oh, I'll check it after this one. Hopefully, I'll need to remember. Oh, jeez, I made a mistake. No. Just take how wind shells get hit by that in the air, not in wet air. Like, that's just a little bit annoying. And there used to be a glitch in this where I don't know how, but I would avoid wet shells just by drifting. They would just shoot straight past me. Although it could be a 50cc thing. Because it would happen when I play 2-player as well. And my niece is like, what, she's 5 years old? She's about 5 to 7, but, you know, when nieces and nephews do play, like, they're usually not very good at video games. Because they couldn't care less and don't have the game that you have, so they're pretty bad. Oh my gosh, I entered a lottery. I got a award in first place 2 times in the same stream. I will win the lottery. Forget it. Like, I just exaggerate. I don't think you'd win the lottery if you got the horn. That is something that's annoying as well. You can save it the Mega Horn. What if you get it as your first item, you can't use it, and then someone steals it? I guess this is why people probably still play the Wii U version. Because you found out that can happen, just had like the most awful wage they ever had. But I can understand that kind of wage because, like, one of the blue shells coming for you, and you're like, okay, I'm gonna use it, but then someone steals with a boot. You're like, no, I can't do anything. That's why it should be a tiny bit more common. Because someone can steal your items in this, and it's usually like 5th or 6th place.
Luigi, number 1.
One more ways to go. Oh, there's a blue shell. Although Luigi's invincible. He just avoided it. He didn't avoid it, he actually took it straight to the face. I was like, nope. Not having that. And Congo Jungle. Right, so I have to play as a small character next, and then play as a middleweight character. Yay. Whoop. Love this music. Nice try, game. So, take the shortcut. Beautiful. Like, I don't play Donkey Kong games, and Smash Bros. Donkey Kong is one of my least favorite characters, but I love the music in Donkey Kong games. I still should play a Donkey Kong game. Well, like, Smash Bros. Donkey Kong is one of my least favorite characters because Diddy Kong is really cheap, in my opinion, because you can be like, don't put items in, but then they can just spawn bananas. So they technically get the item for free. Because well, the other person could just grab it, but then Diddy Kong was just in midair and pull off a combo. And Donkey Kong, his AI just constantly grabs shit and throws you in the same direction, tries to beat you, smash you. Usually failing because he's predictable. But my least favorite character is Smash Bros. Wob, well, it's either one of the clone characters, Wob or Ness. Wob shouldn't be in the game because it's a toy. Like, he really shouldn't. And he's cheap. Throws you up into the air, does an up air combo, and just does that constantly. The clone characters, they're clone characters. They shouldn't be in the game at all. And in Smash Bros. For Wii and 3DS, they're the most clone characters because they want to make half of them costumes. Like, you should just made them a costume, but they're different. They're different than the main characters, so? If people want to play as they see their dark pits, just use them as costumes. I guess we get different swords. Alright, so I'm playing as a tiny character. Let's go. You two go as. Where's Toad? Who goes Toad? Yeah! I'm just waiting for Twitch to load before doing anything else. 4 courses left to do, and I've been streaming for how long? An hour and 5 minutes. Making some good progress. Twitch, will you just load? It loaded! Oh my god. But it wasn't part when I was uploading this to YouTube. I couldn't change the title up and text. I had to upload it as whatever the title of the stream is. I don't think anyone else is watching. What's this? I got a notification. I can play 3 achievements, like clockwork, and 2 more. Great. Well, let's keep going. I don't see anyone else in the stream. If anyone is in the stream, hello, but I can't see you. Why am I lying down now? I was just saying 2 seconds ago and now I'm just lying down. Let's do this Toad. So in fact I'll do the last 16 courses here. Take that. I'll do the last 4 courses and then I'll stream later doing 150cc. Like, can I not swap my items like in Mario Kart Double Dash? Like, I mean, the L and R buttons do the same thing as ZL and ZR. Don't you think you'd rather use ZR and LR? Or ZL and ZR because they're great buttons. They're just really good for drifting. And there's a setup like a GameCube controller, except the A button is the same size as all the other buttons. So why not just make R a Z button? Like bringing GameCube games out anyways. I finally got to destroy a blue shell. Because the horn was stolen from me. I just grabbed an item box and then got zapped and lost the items. I didn't even get them. They usually lost when you get the items. Well, there's another thing that Blooper can do. It makes so you can't see the coins you're trying to grab. But coins appear in item boxes anyway, so there's no difference. Another reason why I really hate the lightning ball, like, you have that momentum going, and then the game just shuts you down. What did I bounce off of? I don't even know what I bounced off of. I have to hope to get 3 coins by the end of the race, and not get hit. Which here comes a blue shell now anyways, sure. Although I made it regardless. Yay! Ow! I scraped my finger off a thing on my headphones there. It's usually the thing that goes onto your head, just these little iron, well, not iron, more like tin wires, keeping it support, I think. Yeah. Really cannot handle me being deleted at the moment. Like, all the red shells, all the blue shells, I'm pretty sure have been aimed at me. Like, other than like people in 5th and stuff like that, they just get triple red shells and target everyone else and then hopefully get into 2nd. Actually, I haven't seen triple green shells. Usually I get them when I'm in 1st. Now that I think about it. I guess it's all for the better because triple green shells would be utter chaos. Oh jeez. Oh, look at that trick. What an amazing trick, like. MLG levels of skill. I'm just kidding. I'm nowhere near good at this game. Like, just wait till 150cc or 200cc because I'm going to be waging a lot. 150cc because it's just Mario Kart 7. It's like all the flashbacks. Look, blue shell. Oh look, a blue shell. And another blue shell. And another one. Like, that was my experience with 7. Like, it was me being the first for 2 seconds and then being in last place for about 5 seconds. And it was pretty much luck whether I won or not. Or like perfect timing, I guess. Because the funny thing is, if I stayed in second, the AI would slow down, so I would get hit by a blue shell with them. But a blue shell would never show up anyways, so I have to outspeed him at the finish line, and then a blue shell comes out of nowhere and hits me. That's why 7 annoyed me so much. You guys never seen me play 7, but I hated that. I nearly, well, I'm not gonna say I nearly broke my 3DS because I got mad, but I just took the game out and just didn't play it. But I was yelling a lot. Like, 7 is probably the worst Mario Kart in my opinion. Anyone likes it, no problems, and no offense, but it's just bad. The only redeeming factor has been able to go to first person view, which I don't think you can do now on this. Which is kind of a shame. I love to go into first person mode. And the motion controls. But, nah. Like 7 was just bad. The only good thing it did have was the first person mode. The maps were good, like Melody Motorway is from it. The Melody Motorway is brilliant. Like it's definitely one of the best levels. Mostly because of the music and the visuals. Like look at this. I want to go to a place like this because it looks so cool. And this is from someone who doesn't even listen to jazz all that much. The closest thing to jazz I listen to is the Bayonetta soundtrack. Because of Frank Sinatra. His music's really good, but then even that is sped up. And sang by a female voice. Sang by a female singer, which is awesome. Like the song is just great. Although I can't wait for the Bayonetta 3 soundtrack. Because has anyone seen the news on the Switch? Bayonetta 3 and Bayonetta 2. Like Bayonetta 3 is in development, Bayonetta 2 is coming to the Switch. And if you beat Bayonetta 2, you get the first game for free, so yeah, it's pretty awesome. No! But yeah, Bayonetta games are awesome. Like they do have the parts, I'm not gonna say that they're perfect. They're like on par with Devil May Cry. Although I don't talk about Bayonetta compared to Devil May Cry anymore because I see the death bow by Screw Attack. And I don't hate who won. The character that won is my more favorite character. But they do all that research and they don't do anything of like half the information they've just given us. As I go, Bayonetta can slow down time, but Dante's Quicksilver. First of all, Dante's Quicksilver slows down enemies around him. So him and Bayonetta would technically be in slow motion, but we've seen Bayonetta be in Witch Time for long periods of time. But Dante couldn't stay Quicksilver for too long because he has limited magic as well. Plus, he used the anime rules on Dante and didn't even mention the Bayonetta had anime, I don't think. Like, Dante's being stunned by so many sharp objects that it's pretty much impossible to kill him. And they don't even say anything about Bayonetta. And when Umbra Witches die, their soul gets taken to Purgatorio. So she's not really dead, she can just find her way back and fight Dante again. Oh, I just spawned a death battle. Well, basically Dante wins because Bayonetta puts him into a torture attack with the sarcophagus and spikes. But Dante appears and puts a bunch of Lucifer needles in her and kills her. Although, straight after that, they done a spin-off series where they just put two characters against each other. The first one that they did was Twitch versus Jean. First of all, Jean has Witch Time as well. So, well, like, it's not meant to be any research or stuff like that. That much is understandable. Like, they don't do research, they just pick a character they want to win a day out, which is what Screw Attack really does all the time. But Twitch won in that case, even though John had Witch Time with the same weapons as Bayonetta, including the ability to do torture attack. Oh, come on, game. Wow. Yoshiman is really trying to get me killed. I can't even see because of the blooper. It actually did something. Yeah, I don't hate the battle between Dante and Bayonetta. Quite a lot. If you're going to do all that research, at least do something of it. And the animation was like, what? Like 30 seconds to a minute long? About 45 seconds, I'd say. And he did one of Virgil from Devil May Cry against Sephiroth. Which that one. Well, I mean, like, they do research, but they don't show half of it. Basically, Sephiroth wins. So, Final Fantasy fans will probably know why. I guess I never played Final Fantasy yet, so I can't exactly say for sure. But Sephiroth says during the fight that their ultimate attack or whatever, where they put the planet into the sun, is an illusion. So how does an illusion hurt Virgil when he can go into other dimensions? So like Virgil can go into other dimensions, so he could avoid the illusion altogether. Dante's at least been able to damage a god, and Virgil is the more stronger of the two brothers, so how come Virgil can't kill what's supposed to be a god? Like, yeah, so they said Virgil won the Final Fantasy fans would be really mad, but I'm pretty mad about it. I'm pretty salty that Sephiroth won when Virgil could have as well. They should have just had two different outcomes and just said that either of them could have won. Because Virgil's never even used his phantom cut ability, like when he's in Devil Trigger he can disappear and slice enemies up. Like never even done it. Plus, he can technically be in Devil Trigger forever, because of Dante Must Die mode. Like if you clear with the Devil May Cry, you can be in Devil Trigger forever. And they could say, well, that's just for people who clear Dante Must Die. Well, Virgil certainly would. I done a stream as Virgil and beat Dante Must Die. I think about even dying. Because Virgil is OP. Yay, new vehicle. And I'm halfway to the final vehicle. Pretty cool. Grand Prix 100cc. Like, okay, so I'm playing as an ideal character next. Does Waluigi count? Tiny car, big car. So if I, no, well. Waluigi's a giant character. That's the ideal character to play as. But it's just a small character, isn't it? Yeah, so let's just go as Link. But like, you can't exactly just do Death. I'm not calling him out because, to be honest, Sephiroth probably would have won in the end. Like when you do all that research and you only put it into like a 1 minute animation, yes, you just have a budget. That's understandable. Like you do all that research and half of it doesn't even take place. Like this character can warp to other dimensions. Hope they don't do that. Like with the whole Virgil vs Sephiroth thing. I never played Final Fantasy, but I guess Sephiroth would have won if he could summon up an illusion. Like, how does an illusion damage an opponent? Sephiroth even says during the death battle it's an illusion. An illusion can't harm you because it's an illusion. I guess that's kind of debatable, but Like, really? It's like saying a projector's image is real. Like, if there was a movie where someone died on a projector, that person died in real life, like, that wouldn't be the case. Same with an illusion. Illusion is just a fabricated in your mind. If you know Virgil's pretty strong-willed, like, you wouldn't get shocked by something like that. He's seen worse. Although, after watching some death battles that I don't like, I was recommending a video like why death battles aren't even fair. And in the video the guy said that there were actually some videos where it's Deadpool, a character who can regenerate, against characters that can't regenerate. So like Deadpool can be turned into a drop of blood and still resurrect. Said don't put him up against other characters. Like, if you're gonna put him up against another character, put him up against another character who can regenerate. I guess technically it would be a draw. But I mean, you can't just put an immortal character against an immortal character. Yeah, but some death battles I like. Mostly the ones that I'm correct about who will win. But like, my three least favorites are probably Dante vs Bayonetta, Virgil vs Sephiroth, and Pikachu vs Blanca. Because the two of them have a super attack and Blanca just bites Pikachu's head off out of nowhere. Like, it was pretty much a jump scare. Again, I'm not calling him out. Like, I don't want to get into an argument with that. I don't think Pikachu would have won that, but the way that Pikachu lost was just disheartening. Like, it genuinely upset me. Because Pikachu's one of my favorite Pokemon. You could say, don't watch death battles. Death battles show up all the time on YouTube. If you watch a video of someone playing a video game, death battles will show up all the time. The only way you can avoid it is to find a video that's not violent and doesn't involve video game characters. So you'd have to pretty much find a channel where children opening up toys and stuff. Because usually those usually just recommend you to other videos like that. Or they recommend you to videos, what do they call SML? It's like where people take plushies and pretty much play with them and try and make a plot. But those show up through video games as well, so if you watch one of those, you're kind of done for. Oh, go away, boo. Nah, I've enough about that. I've had my rant. Game! Can I just have coin? I know Screw Attack is righteous anyways. If you are then, sorry for the tiny rant. That was again, I don't hate you, it's just if you're gonna put that much into that much research into characters, like if you have a budget, I understand, but then don't go with the 3D animation. Because then death battles aren't satisfying. Virgil just looked like a wimp during that fight, someone who's usually calm and collected, able to destroy thousands of demons in a single blow. With the sword that seals away demons. like, you just make him look like the wife. You make him look like the DMC Virgil. He's just power hungry, but like he just wants to rule over humans. So when I say, I'm just like, oh, it's the stupid Virgil. Like if it was the Virgil from DMC, I'd be like, okay, Sephiroth has to win. But since with the cool Virgil, it's like, oh, that's just a bit annoying. Like yes, mostly DMC Virgils just because DMC is probably the worst Devil May Cry game. It has some cool stuff in it. No offense to Capcom, but quit change. Well, no, they keep changing their franchises, sometimes for the better or for worse. But like, DMC was awful, and the Dante and Virgil design in it is mostly the reason why. Other than that, you're just walking half the time while someone talks to you. It's like, oh here, here's some exposition I just given you. Have some more exposition during the level. But yeah, the Dante and Virgil's eyes look like they would be in whatever pop band is out at the moment. It just makes me think that someone from a boy band saw Devil May Cry and was like, no, we should be in it. I don't even know if there's any new Devil May Cry games coming out. Sometimes game companies try and do something cool, but then they mess up. Although those companies do get a chance of redemption, I guess. Like, no offense to anyone that likes this game, but I don't, not this game in particular, but no offense to anyone that likes Resident 7, but I did not enjoy it. We did not enjoy the dark and depressing world of Resident Evil 7. Oh yeah, I loved walking around at slow speeds. And just occasionally finding an enemy. Oh, I thought it was hard to find all that. But yeah, I'm not too big a fan of Resident Evil 7. Hey, you could say, oh, but you're just too scared of it. First of all, the jump scares actually didn't do anything. Resident Evil 7 was all about jump scares. It would set up an atmosphere and then get you for good together. Like with Nemesis and 3, Nemesis was something you could kill, but you'd most likely die or lose all your ammo, so there's a feeling you'd die of something else if you did kill it. Resident 7 is like, okay, Jack takes like all of my bullets, and all I had to do is run over with a car. It's like, okay, fine, whatever. But then that was it. I didn't like him as a character. I didn't even like his wife. My favorite character was Zoe, because she was actually helpful. I did give it a DLC, I guess, but it was just her being a damsel in distress. I'd rather it be that Zoe finds out that there's a cure, and she has to go find it herself. Instead you play as Joe, who just runs around and punches everything, and then that's the DLC pretty much. It's like, why would you use the shotgun in the box? You can just punch enemies. But you'll take too much damage. You won't. There's no reason for you to take damage, and if you do, guess what? There's bugs you can eat. Like, yay! First of all, I'm not a Resident Evil 4 fan, but I'm not gonna say, like, I think I like Resident Evil 4, because Resident Evil 4 is great, and I'll agree that it's probably the best Resident Evil game, but it got boring to me. Baby Luigi. Wow! Did you have enough fireballs there, Baby Luigi? Jeez. But yeah, Resident 7 wasn't scary. It's scarier in VR, I guess. But if this gimmick was VR, you should have just kept it as a VR game and not given it the name Resident Evil. A better name for it is the Mold Chronicles, because the enemies are mold. Like, you're shooting mold in the head for half the game. Like, I haven't even played all the Resident games. And I know that atmosphere builds up a good horror game. You can't just have an empty house, have jump scares and enemies all over the place and expect people to get scared, because that's not scaring people. That's just getting them thrilled. I mean, watch Cinnamon Toast Ken's video on the Resident 7 DLC. He didn't even scream. He just laughed. Because he's laughing out of fear, but he really wasn't. I could tell that he was actually laughing at the game. I think, anyways. He probably was getting a tiny bit scared, but I'm not entirely sure. I don't know what's going through his head. Wait, play this big character next. Let's go as Boy, I guess. Wait, you're an ideal character, aren't you? Yeah, he's an ideal character, even though Link is a heavy character. Hold on. Yeah, Link is the same as Boy, so let's compare. Link was a heavy character, so I need to play as a tiny character and then an ideal character. I guess go as Villager. Wait, you're ideal? Fine, we'll go ideal. But yeah. Horror games just aren't horror games anymore. It's just boo! And then that's it. Again, I don't hate Resident 7, but it's not a Resident Evil game. You could have given it any name, but because it's called Resident Evil 7, that's why people love it so much. Because, I mean, 5 was okay. 5 was alright. It was good for co-op and birthdays, but it wasn't scary. The scariest thing in that was an insta-kill enemy, which again, it's just a thrill and a rush that you'll die instantly if you get close to it. So it's not really scary, it's just exciting. And 6 is not terrible. Like, you could just say, oh, wait, 6 is terrible. But I don't think 6 was terrible, it just didn't know what to do. I feel like if it was all about Jake Wesker or whatever, if it was all about him, it would be a far better game. It's like Chris is a douche in it, and Leon is just kind of annoying to look at. Leon is only in that game just because Resident Evil 4 fans would just be like, oh look, it's Leon. But like, the controls are actually really cool. I love the controls in that game. Revelations was pretty bad. All the problems it is having the scariest thing are the blobs on the beach. And you see it once. Because they were scary because they would actually just jump up in like a way, like you'd just be scanning stuff and then you get close to them like, bleh. Like yeah, you can call that a jump scare, but they're scarier than the once her face. They're scarier than Marguerite from 7 because she's like, boo, I'm a bug. And Revelations 2, I only played the first episode, but Resident Evil should not be an episodic game. It's a good way to get money, but it's not even scary. Only reason to play it is because Claire Redfield is the main character. Resident Evil's just Water's face that eventually just... It had to change eventually, but it's not changing for the better. Like I say, the scariest Resident Evil either belongs to 4 or to Nemesis, because Nemesis is actually pretty scary to look at. Like you would look at him and they'd be like, oh jeez, that is worrying. Like just set up an atmosphere, because it's more of an action thriller game than action adventure horror. Horror to me is something that digs into your head. I consider a game horror if I start having nightmares about it, because that is truly scary, in my opinion. Like that to me would be pretty awesome. Like yeah, it's not good to have nightmares, but every horror game I've played, the scariest thing has been like, I don't know, you know there's still shots in fan games where it's just a bloody face? Those kind of give me nightmares, I guess, but it's just the face. So it's not, it's just kind of man to me. Like, Resident Evil just seems to be going after phobias now. Like, oh, you have arachnophobia, here's a woman that gives birth to bugs. Because then people would hate that. Like with arachnophobia or fear of insects. Jack's name is scary, he's just annoying. Like, he's just annoying to listen to and he shows up all the time. I haven't even been Resident 7. I got to the bit where you're first in the house on normal difficulty, but Jack's AI is so brutal. He sees you and you're done for. Like there's nothing I can do. I would just hope that he just leaves me alone. Which again, it's not scary, it's just me sitting in the corner being like, no, stay away from me. If you're gonna try to make a phobia game, just make a game called Phobia. Bugs freak me out a little bit, but I don't have a phobia of them. Like I'm surprised that you did just go with chirophobia, like the fear of hands. I'm surprised you didn't just make someone's hands just jump into your face. Because people can't help if they have a phobia. Ah, I missed a shortcut. And Isabel made it easily. But yeah, phobia isn't a horror game to me. It's something like a phobia is something people can't control. Fear is something you can stop. Like, you cannot be afraid of anything if you try hard enough. But most of the time, you can't be scared of something. It's like just... It's like a game where the main goal is to avoid having an epileptic seizure. It's just like... I don't know exactly how to describe it. It's just annoying, really. It's like... This even was something that was truly scary. And that was something that I could just look at and laugh. Because I was watching my dad play Resident 7 and he cleared it on all the difficulties. And he would jump when it was a jump scare. Like, none of the jump scares got me. I just laughed at my dad's reaction. like, the Marguerite jump scare in front of the door didn't get me because my dad was talking to me at the time. He was like, because I was talking to him about how the jump scares don't work. He's like, oh really, but you remember this? I was like, what? Because I forgot about it. And I jumped, but I wasn't scared. Like, he did laugh at me, but I wasn't even scared. It was just a jump. It was mostly because I was distracted at the time, talking about how the jump scares weren't that good. That was on the second playthrough of the game as well. First playthrough, like, nothing even happened. I was just like, eh. Like, Resident 7 has Chris Redfield in it because of nostalgia, really. It doesn't even look like Chris Redfield. Plus, the antagonist of 7. A little girl turned to an old lady, and she's just a whine. Like, no, I want to play and all that. It's like, what? That's not scary. She's annoying. I want to punch that grandma in the face. Like, I wish I had the game in New York, because then I'd just try and punch the character. The antagonist is just annoyed. Because either you're punching a child or you're punching a granny. It's a video game. But like, Evelyn is just annoying. You had Wesker who worried you because he was being power hungry and he'd laugh at you as he tried to kill you. Like, he was something that he was a character I felt like I could have killed, but then I would, and I'd be like, oh great. Evelyn's just like, you know, I could just kill you. Oh look, you hypnotized my wife. Great. I guess it's mostly the fear of your loved one that's the main fear of the game. But like, they didn't even build up the characters. Even just whined a lot. Or you'd be like, thank goodness you're alive. But that wasn't even a cool character. Like, we don't even see his face. Like, I guess, yeah, it's supposed to be a projection of the player. But how am I supposed to relate to this character, or his wife for that matter? Because I mean, she looks like she's actually 16. She looks like she couldn't even get married. Like, she looks way too young. And even just white a lot. Like, his reaction when his arm gets cut off. He just screams, like he's trying to scream in agony, I guess, but it doesn't sound like he's screaming in agony. It just sounds like an uninspired scream. It sounds like it's just trying to go, ah. The Criminal's voice actor is, well, I don't even know who his voice actor is. Probably a voice actor for another game. I think it's probably a really big voice actor, but it didn't even sound like he was screaming. Like, I guess you can't exactly replicate. You can't replicate a scream of someone's arm getting cut off. Because you'd have to take your own arm off in order to experience something like that. But, I mean, like, just try, maybe just scream at full volume? Or like, I don't know. I'm just ranting about 7. It's an okay game, but it's not my favorite Wednesday. That's about the end of the story. 1,700 coins. Nah, but it's pretty cool that Nintendo bought out Capcom and Sega. Because I hope they do some stuff like when they're making games. Okay, next up is the final race. I played as a small character because Villager was ideal. Who to play as though? Rosalina, I guess. Yay! She gets a Bowser balloon. Nice, so it's the Bell Cup next. And I'll end the stream after the Bell Cup. I've only been streaming for an hour and 46 minutes. Kinda cool. Like, I don't hate Capcom or Sega. Like, I only played about 2 Sega games, Bayonetta and Sonic. And out of 2 I like Bayonetta more. Because to me Bayonetta's more of a mascot to Sonic now. But I hope Sega does something good after being bought out by Nintendo. Then again, I haven't played Main yet. Because I'm pretty bad at 2D platformers. And I streamed Sonic 1. And did I say the things that I like about Sonic 1 last stream? I think so. Actually, I didn't have my mic in. But yeah, to me Sonic 1 was okay. It's not my favorite Sonic game. That belongs to Adventure 2. Like, most Sonic games, the logic of why people love the Sonic game can just be easily broken. Like, in the first 3 Sonic games you go super fast, but you don't really. If you say that, then you've only played the first level. Like 90% of your Sonic experience is playing Green Hill or something like that. Because there were like 2 levels of Sonic 1 that you actually went about quicker. Starlight Zone and Green Hill. The rest is just regular platforming as you see in a Mario game. Oh come on, a blue shell? I didn't even get the item! I could have been a Mega Horn. Well, I'm getting pummeled. But like, Adventure 2, like, it's my favorite Sonic game, but there are parts of it, like the Tails and Knuckles levels. Or I guess the Eggman and Rouge levels, they are annoying. It's like 1 minute you're going super fast to like Metal Harbor or City Escape, and the next you're looking for 3 Chaos Emeralds. Or 3 pieces of the Master Emerald. So you're just like, oh, okay. Like, Adventure 2 definitely has problems. But most Sonic games do have problems. Like, I never even beat Sonic 2. I did a stream of it, but I got stuck because I couldn't beat Metal Sonic or Robot Sonic because, simply put, I didn't have any wings. I had wings when I was going into the level, I think. But you should have given me wings before the boss fight. Even though the boss fight doesn't let you have any wings, so I was stuck. I was able to load because it was a second collection version, so I could keep fighting, but I just gave up. I was like, nope, I'm not beating this game. Sonic 3, I mostly played the mushroom level, and even that one was slow. Sonic Colors is good because you're always moving at super fast speed. The daytime levels and Unleashed were all about speed. Like, they're pretty much the only time Sonic is actually all about going fast, but then Unleashed has Werehog levels, which if you go try and make a hack and slasher, Bayonetta is your better option. Like, either make a fast-paced running game, or just make a hack and slasher. You can't really mix a whole bunch of genres together. I just hope for something. You can't make a game, a card game, a chess game, and a board game. Like, you just can't. It's like, okay, I move my card here, and I'll buy this property. Like, you can't take Monopoly and make it a card game, essentially. That's why it's usually better just to stick to one formula. Then again, I am not a game designer, so I don't know what's going through developers' heads. So I can't really talk about how to design a game. But like, saying Capcom is definitely trying the hardest, but they're just trying too much at once. Because I mean, DFC was cool, but the Lockout should not be a DLC for a special version, and you shouldn't make a definitive edition that has a DLC when you can't even buy the DLC in the original game. It's like, oh, you get to play as Dante with white hair. Like, Dante's design in DMC, okay? He's just a whitey black. He reminds me of a couple of people I know. Like, he just reminds me of a couple of people I know that really annoy me. Like, oh, he's supposed to do all this stuff. Like, that's what Dante looks like. He looks like someone that just bags all the time. Like, he just looks like he's trying to be cool and edgy, but he's not cool and he's not edgy. Then again, this is the 21st century. And every game has to get a makeover. But like, just do a makeover properly, really. And don't insult the fans. Like, really, DMC is not a Devil May Cry game. You could have called it The Reckoning of the Sun and Moon, and people still wouldn't have liked it. Although they probably would have liked it a lot more if it wasn't called Devil May Cry. But I set my piece on that, I should probably just stop before I start causing problems. But yeah, that is my opinion on those. I hope Nintendo does something weird to companies. They bought them out, so I hope they do something great. Like with how the Switch has been so far, any Capcom saying games that come out have to be brilliant. Otherwise it's just gonna be a little bit disappointing. Well, just to me, though. Like, I'll probably bleep out Echo the Dolphin and stuff like that, people will still play it. Enough of the Shells game. Jeez. But yeah. Well, I'm just trying to find someone to talk about now. I should just be quiet, like I should probably just shut up for a little bit and just play the game. I guess I'm on 100cc, so I can technically just play however I like and it wouldn't make a difference, but still. I'll just be quiet for a little bit. Oh jeez. Okay. I don't know how. I avoided that. I should have technically gotten hit by a train, but oh well. I'm keeping 10 coins at the end game. You won't stop me. My hand hurts. Then again, I've been streaming for 2 hours. Damn, I thought of something to talk about, but I don't want to because I'll be ranting about it for another hour. Big Blue, is it the final race? Yeah, it is. Sweet. This stream will be ending soon. Now, I thought about talking about Sun and Moon. Like Pokemon Sun and Moon, but I'm not going to. Because I've been playing Ultra Sun. Well, I've been playing Ultra Moon. I don't have Ultra Sun. But I'm pretty sure you know my opinions probably are on it. Because of a ton of other people's opinions. Although I can see where Pokemon's heading now. It's going to pull a Call of Duty or FIFA on us and just being released yearly. First of all, if anyone working on the next Pokemon game is watching this, which probably not, but don't make Pokemon a yearly thing. Because like that gives people a year to complete the Pokedex and do whatever, which is possible. But I don't want Pokemon to be a yearly game, so I'm just going to be disappointed every year. But yeah. Sun and Moon were kind of okay games. Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon shouldn't have been a thing. It could have been added as a mystery event, and no one would have cared. Like, just look at it. It's just a couple of extra space. They added a tower on top of the supermarket area, and nothing even happens there. The only difference is you get to access it instantly from the starting game, which I don't know if that was possible in Sun and Moon. I don't think it was though. Like you can like beat the first Kahuna and go to the cafe or whatever. You go to a battle buffet. And then you'd be able to level up a little bit. But I wasn't want to talk about the anime, because the anime is really sad. Well, it's not saddening to me, it's just annoying. You go from X and Y to the Sun and Moon anime, and you're like, what did they do? Like, why? But no, I'm not going to rant about that because the stream's going to be over soon. Because my hands hurt and I've been streaming for an hour and 58 minutes. So yeah, that's fun. But I'll see you guys in the next stream. Hopefully. Yeah. I'll see you guys later probably. Maybe around 8 o'clock. In the UK, so. Yeah, in about 6 hours. I'll probably see you guys again. Goodbye.